Hello lovelies, welcome back to Financial Finesse. Today we are actually going to be unstuffing some of my wallet. I have been not spending a lot of money lately. I don't have a lot to unstuff, but there are some categories that I just don't really use as much. Some of them I'm not going to touch just because I'm saving up, like my beauty. I'm saving up for some like dry shampoo and stuff like that in my household. I only put $5 in bi-weekly, so those have slowly been accumulating, but I don't want to touch them because I know that I'm going to need them at some point. I have used my credit card twice. Once I used it to get an order from doTERRA because I love essential oils and I love their products. Their chapstick, amazing. It doesn't dry your lips out. I'm not a doTERRA sponsor or anything. I just really love their products. But I used my card for that, my credit card. So I put some of the money aside in here, as well as I got some Built bars because I'm obsessed with them. And so I also took the money out of my cash envelope stuffing here and put that aside as well. So I'll be making a trip to the bank at some point to deposit that money. I don't often do that, only because going back and forth to the bank is not very convenient. My bank moved further away from where I live, so it used to be down the road and now it's not, so it's not as convenient for me to just go and deposit money. I have like my own personalized envelope here that I got did by Coco. They ended up making this for me. I was like, oh, this is so cute. So this is part of the money that I'm going to be putting towards my credit card. I spent $148.34. I was helping a friend out with doTERRA. My order is usually not that high, but I was trying to get her into her little silver club that she's doing. So I ordered all of my products all at once. And then $80. Okay, so $228.34 is what's on my credit card. I paid off my credit cards. However, I took a loan out to pay them off, so the loan has a lower interest rate, so I'm not paying as much as in interest. That's why. It's not that I don't have credit card debt, I just switched the credit card debt over to a loan instead. That was what worked best for me. It is not for everyone, but it's just something that was feasible. So I put this money aside. I don't think it's all of the money. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I don't even know if these are all in order either. So 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, it did work out that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I still have $67.34 that I need to pay off with my credit card. This isn't usually how I operate. I'm going to be unstuffing, so I'm going to see if I can get in my unstuffing. So I have another 10. So now we're down to $49.34. Shopping, I believe, was only $1. Yeah, I had to go shopping. I'm not really a big shopper, but I went to the bookstore. So my beauty in my household, I'm not going to touch, but I do kind of want to bring this down some more. So I'm going to end up using my gas to pay some of my credit card. I just don't feel comfortable keeping an amount on my credit card anymore since I took out the loan. I end up taking this $40 from my gas because I'm at $30 bi-weekly. I don't drive anywhere. I know I do have to get gas, but I'm going to budget this. And I still have $8.34, which I could take out of this. Boom, $10. I don't even use my beverages a lot. This isn't usually what I do, but I company's interest on something. I really just want to keep my debt in check, and if I continue to add more to my credit card after I already took out a loan to pay off my credit cards to get a lower interest rate, it just doesn't make sense to me. I almost fell back into that hole. It is so hard times, you know, it's so easy to just swipe your card and not think about it, and it doesn't come out of your bank account, so you're not seeing that money. And that's why myself going back into that type of situation where I'm just charging something to my card, I immediately will take the cash out of my envelope. If I don't have the cash, I'm not gonna buy it. That's how I got into debt. Buying things, borrowing money where I don't have the money, like it just doesn't work out. So, and I realized that a lot of the times I was budgeting in my cash envelopes and I had so much money left over, so I wanted to start doing unstuffing videos as well, and kind of like go from there, see what I'm spending my money on, what I'm not spending my money on, maybe allocate money more towards a different category than the other one. Like, I don't really touch my household, but I know in the future I'm gonna need like paper towels, ice trays, stuff like that. So like random things. My beauty, I accumulate that money because shampoo, you know, body wash, those necessities, that's why I keep that here. And I just let it accumulate because that stuff's expensive and ridiculously expensive. But now I've completed my unstuffing, and I'm going to use this money to put into my debt folder. So I have my debt envelope that I would keep the money in, and then I'll just deposit this into my bank account so I can start to pay off debt. I will make another video on this. This is all of my debt ones. Each one is like one loan for my student loan. I have my credit card, which is SoFi, and then actually I just paid this off so I can get rid of my car loan. Woo! So just have my SoFi and then my student loans, which I have 6 loans total. I already paid off my Discover card, which was part of that loan process, so that got moved here, but that will be for another video. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to follow and let me know how you budget. Do you do cash envelopes? Do you just put all your money on your credit card and pay that off at the end of the month? Like, what works for you? I'd love to know in the comments.